So I snapped a picture of Xander and I posted. I try to do this monthly because I could find no one to help me with information when it was all kind of going down. And I realized, you know what? Some people don't want to be the voice for stiff person syndrome. And I totally get that. I don't really always want to be the call to action for some of these things, but I also realize that's why I'm here. So I did post this video in it, this picture, and in so doing, somebody was like, you know what, that's not how you do the IVIG, they should be doing it this way. And of course I got completely into my head like, oh my God, we're doing it wrong, right? The rights and the wrongs. Remember we were talking about that earth plane duality? There it is, that voice from wherever it is, who said so, by the way, of this right and wrong way to do things. Now, it's a medical procedure. Do I want to understand what's behind this? I did go to Johns Hopkins and they shared that they've been doing it this way for 20 years and there's a Y line and yada yada. I'm not really sure of the medical speak as much, which is where I'll do some of the research. But I had to remind myself once again, go back to being in the moment, be the love. Trust, I think trust and faith and believing that everything is taken care of for you. That's a big one, you know? The Bible says so, the ancient stories tell you, you're okay. In this moment, everything's okay. And that's really the reminder for the day. Like, in this moment, I'm okay. He's okay. We'll figure it out. But I felt the old me, like, go into that panic, like, see where my breath was even going? Like, oh my God, I'm doing it wrong. That's such a thing for me. What a trick, like, the wrong way to do it. You know, the more I listen to Jerry's work, the Western spiritual tradition, the more I understand there's no right or wrong. Everything's happening for the greatest and highest good at all time. You are exactly where you are meant to be at exactly this moment. How could that be wrong? You know, when we think of that greatest and highest power for ourselves, God, Spirit, Universe, Goddess, Father, Mother, Earth, so many ways we can call the light, right? And that's the remembering. You're connected to that. The universe is giving and loving and wants you to receive all of it. We're the ones with the muck-a-muck and the gardens that have the rocks and the weeds and no path for the energy to find us, you know? And then we're wondering, well, I did, you know, whatever I did, why aren't I getting what I wanted? Well, because we haven't opened those channels of knowing we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. I am okay. That I am is so powerful. I'm trying to find an I am, we are, I guess you could say, for your family, your group, your circle, your tribe, your pack. Again, so many words for that. But yeah, remembering that we come from Source and Source is there to provide at all times for us if we allow it to be, you know? But it's in getting into our old story or the future talk. It's not coming, da 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 da. You know, you get in that panic about money in particular. Today it's really, money's a big one. But you know what? Money loves me. Money's flying in the window with wings. I am a money magnet. I have a millionaire mind. You know, all of those mindsets. Let's remember that we can tap into that at any time if we're connected to that moment of Source, right? So that's what I was reminded in Friday's Chaos, when people are like, you're doing it wrong, that's not the right way. And then you're reminded you don't have a guru, a master, a specialist in this field that will take my child. How ridiculous. And then I'm also reminded, hey, wait a minute, I am my own guru. I am my own authority. I am my own professional, specialist, all of the above. So it's getting back to that source. Now, am I denying Western medicine entirely here? No, I'm not. But there has to be a work in harmony with this, in the sense that Western doesn't recognize the component of spirit, of that source, of how do we know Xander isn't put here for a message, for a reason that's powerful. I'm going to live into that, because all the future talk is made up. So if you're going to make it up, make it a good story. That's the forum. That really taught me that one. If you're going to make it up, make it a good one. We're meaning-making machines. It's ridiculous. We have to make everything mean something. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. But I am a meaning person too. Like, I do want to find from the energy dots, what can I connect to that for the meaning? I think that's the place of the past. Use it to connect the dots. Like, go there, like, oh yeah, this happened to me. And I don't need to live from that place anymore. So it's changing who you're being. It's remembering the source. I think that word remember for me when I wake up was so powerful Friday, because I could have spun out from that. I could have been a puddle on the floor. I could have been depressed. You know, we're not doing it right. I still can't get a hold of the specialist. All the things that one may make mean in a negative way. But I think when we can hold on to that trust and belief that source is always working behind the scenes for the greatest and highest good, we have to know that there's something brewing here. And that's where I trust and put my faith. So being in the moment. And if you want more on how to be your own mentor, call me, because I'm here to mentor you to be your own authority. Thank you.